coming to you live from Hiram, Utah, with stampinwithcandace.com. Welcome to another episode and another live. I'm excited to share this technique with you today. I actually saw it today. I've kind of seen it before, was reminded of it today, and I totally forgot to see. Sorry, I gotta take the bracelets off. Totally forgot to write down who it was that shared it, but you probably may have seen it before, but it's really fun, super, super easy to make. And we're going to be making a fun Halloween card using it, but you could use it for all kinds of different things. So who knows? Maybe I'll see what else I can come up with and share some other samples. I literally made this one in about 5 minutes about 15 minutes ago. So that's going to show you how easy it is to do this. So I'm going to switch cameras here and let's get started. So we are going to be doing a technique that uses an embossing folder. If you don't know what that is, this is kind of a sample of one. At Stampin' Up, we have all kinds of different ones. One thing to be careful of when you're using embossing folders is the layering technique. So this particular one that I'm using, I can't even remember what it is called. I know it goes with the turtles, but I just like the whole look of it. It's really fun. It's a little bit thinner one. Let me grab one of these ones up here. This one right here. See if you can kind of tell. This is one of our thick dies. It's also a lot bigger, so you can do a bigger area. We have all kinds of different ones, but if you're using a thick die, you don't want to use this plate here. You just want to use the embossing plate. If you're using a thinner die, you have the choice of using this one, or you can use one of the cutting mats. I usually use this one just because the cutting mats can be kind of what's the word I'm looking for? Warped a little bit sometimes. And so I just prefer to use this one. It maybe won't give quite as steep an indentation, but it works just fine. So anyway, I've pre-embossed my piece here. And one thing when you're doing embossing is there is, I don't know if you want to call it a positive and negative, but it goes up and it goes down. So depending on what you want. Now this one honestly is almost sixes either way, but if you look really close, see if I can get it to um, the camera. I don't know if you can tell. The center of this is popped up, where on the back side here, it's indented in. And you can use either side. It really depends on the look you're going for. So for what I'm doing here, I am actually working with where it is popped up. And we are going to do, like I said, a fun Halloween one. So I've got 3 different colors here. My colors were inspired by this designer series paper. Can't even remember what it's called. Spooky Sweet. You've seen me use it quite a bit, but I am using the Petunia Pop, Granny Apple Green, and Pumpkin Pie. And then I'm going to use some of our sponge daubers here. And I am really, truly, I'm just going to use the dauber and I'm going to put it right on here to this thing. The glass mat makes this technique super easy, but you can do it on a piece of paper. Just the glass mat makes it a little bit easier to clean up. So I'm just kind of randomly adding some uh, color here. And this is the Granny Apple Green, kind of putting it, so it's kind of a little bit everywhere, maybe. All right, and then we're going to grab our pumpkin pie. We're going to add some of that in here. So the goal is to get down into the part that is not raised um, with this color. I actually went to an amusement park yesterday, um, our our local one. It's called Lagoon, and they have like spook alleys and stuff for Halloween. And this reminded me of one of the spook alleys, and so I might have to do a page using this kind of technique for the the pictures. But okay, so now we have our um, fun little colors, and you could definitely just use this straight as it is, but we are going to add a little bit more to it. Um, if you remember in elementary school when you would like color and then you would paint it black, that's what this reminds me of. But because it's raised, I can take my memento and I'm just going to brush it right over the top. And I did find that if I kind of go in circles, it works a little bit better. And I'm just, all those raised parts, I'm just getting them nice and inked black. It's okay if it gets down into some of the other a little bit. It still works, still looks good. But anyway, so now we have this really cool pattern that we can use for our background. And this is where I was saying the glass mat is really nice because I can just go and light this up really quick. And then I have a nice clean surface to work on again. I am going to try and attempt to clean some of this off of my fingers really quick too, so that I don't get ink all over my project. Okay, so we're going to finish it off really quick by using this is the Sweet Halloween stamp set. This one is designed more for scrapbooking, but you can use it for cards. I'm going to be using this part here, but I don't want the on there. I just want Boo Crew. And so I am just using a little piece that I cut of our, what is this stuff called? I just forgot what it's called. It is the, sorry, I'm going to grab the thing because I forgot the name of it. And of course, now I can't find it. It's in a drawer somewhere. Okay, I will remember the name eventually. But it allows us masking. See, I knew it. It's masking paper. It allows you to mask off areas if you want. And so I can just use it so that I can ink this up. And this is a large stamp set. So for me, I found it's a little bit easier to go upside down and put my ink onto it rather than reverse. Then I can take this off and there's no ink on that so that I don't have that on there. And I just have a piece of our Whisper White thick cardstock here that I'm going to stamp on. Press, make sure we get that nice and tight, hopefully. All right. And to finish this off, again, quick and easy, we're going to take some of our ribbon. Where did my ribbon scissors go? And mini glue dots. Love mini glue dots. What is your favorite adhesive? I don't know if I have a favorite because they all have different purposes. Um, we're going to add this on the end, back, whatever we want to call it. And we'll add some, what is this, Stampin' Seal Plus? Sometimes we just use stuff and we forget the names of them. Add it to the bottom here. And then I have used, again, like I said, I'm using this paper here. So the paper has like some of these die cuts, but it also has some of these images. So I have actually just cut out some of these images. And let's see, I think I'm going to use this guy here. And then some more adhesive under there. I'm going to grab some dimensionals and we'll just throw them on the back here. One on the head. And we'll do one right there. All right. And we can put this on here. There we go. And I think we're going to add this one right here. Where did my dimensionals go? Running away. I'm going to add it here. And we'll finish it off with two things. Just going to add a little bow or knot. I guess not a bow. I'm going to add a knot. I love this sparkly ribbon. I know you've heard me say it before. I highly recommend getting some. I don't know when it could or if it's going to go away. I hope it doesn't for a long, long time because I love it, but just in case. And then this has some cute little bats in here. So I am going to just add some bats. And since I did this one in the black, I decided to do the bats in the petunia pop. There we go. Quick, easy, fast, fun Halloween card that you can make. I'd love to see what else you guys can come up with. Please like and share and tell your friends. I'm going to switch cameras here again really quick. Hopefully you enjoyed that and learned something new or were reminded of something that you wanted to try again. A couple quick reminders. And I need to put some more information about this, hopefully get it on my site. But right now, if you've ever considered joining or you want to just get a really good, awesome deal on some of our products so you can try it out, there are two different promotions going on. I know one of them is join for $35, and I think it's like $99 worth of product. That's US. Obviously, if you live somewhere else, reach out for, you can reach out to me and I can try and get you in contact with someone from another country. But if you are in the United States, I would love for you to join my team. And then there's another one. I can't remember that one, but I will get it posted for you. I did share them last week as well. Other big thing is my stamping anniversary is actually next month. I will be celebrating 20 years. So I am working on getting a whole bunch of fun things planned, some in-home things, as well as some online things for anybody who wants to join. And you can come and join me to celebrate my anniversary of being a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. So I'd love for you to join me as a customer or join me on my team. You can find out more information, Candice Anderson, CANDICE dot Candice Anderson, ANDERSON. Sorry, I can't spell my name today. .stampinup.com. And remember, Stampin' is STAMPIN, no G on there. So usually there's a hyphen, but we're not going to do that on oh goodness, I can't talk today. I don't know about you guys. It's been a long day already. It's only a Monday, but beautiful weather. Hopefully you're having some beautiful weather. Got a nice long walk in with my husband tonight, so that was nice. And planning on enjoying some more fall activities with my kids this weekend. So I hope you guys all enjoyed. Have a fabulous day, and we'll see you next week, 7:30 on Monday. Bye-bye.